2,500 women die every year in Zimbabwe giving birth. That's why you have over 70% of women giving birth in Musina Hospital in Limpopo in South Africa being Zimbabwean.
There is no reason for a Zimbabwean to go to South Africa to give birth there on the streets when there are perfectly good hospitals in Zimbabwe, which I have seen with my own eyes. Okay, what the?
It's giving Zimbabwe.
So why is it?
2,500 women die every year in Zimbabwe giving birth. That's why you have over 70% of women giving birth in Musina Hospital in Limpopo in South Africa being Zimbabwean. Now, when you look at the exact video that you referred to, it was about a Zimbabwean patient who was in South Africa for what is called elective operations. And these are operations that should have been happening in Zimbabwe.
I really hate it when foreigners call me their sister. But anyway, my sister, you are Zimbabwean and not South African. That's correct. This matter for perspective. I do. My perspective is still the same. There is no reason for a Zimbabwean to go to South Africa to give birth there on the streets when there are perfectly good hospitals in Zimbabwe, which I have seen with my own eyes. Okay, what the? I have seen them with my own eyes as a Zimbabwean. Okay? I have seen them. Okay, so it was her choice to go to South Africa and to give birth on the street. She thought she was doing something great. That was dumb. That was dumb as hell. That was stupid. And I still stand for South Africans and their resources because I paid taxes in Zimbabwe. I still pay taxes in Zimbabwe. And those taxes go to Zimbabwe social welfare to take care of the poor and the needy. And the Zimbabwean government uses that money to take care of the poor and the needy. I have seen that too with my own eyes. Okay? Zimbabwe has a good government. She was budgeted for in Zimbabwe. There's no budget for her in South Africa. Yeah. She wasn't budgeted for in South Africa, but in Zimbabwe, her and her baby were budgeted for. She should have gone home to give birth. Why she was in South Africa, that heavily pregnant, is beyond me. No, this should happen more often for Zimbabweans to get it into their thick skulls that home is best.
I would like to comment over the question that was asked as well. The question was saying, why Zimbabweans give too many to children here in South Africa? I used to have the same question until I realized that I should not take it personal. I should find out why is it that this question is being raised. So I want to explain today so that many people will understand, even those who are having many kids will also understand. Giving many kids in Zimbabwe, it has been a culture. It's something that is being taught to us without knowing that we are being taught. So you only realize it that you are being taught something, and when you are working every day in the morning and go and work for 7 kids, that you actually fail to provide and to take them to school. The culture that was preached to us was saying that when a woman gets old, she must get a man who she will give birth for, and the man will look after him, after her and the children. And only women are valued when they give birth to a certain man. And when you give birth to more children, it leaves you more advantage when you've got more kids to that husband. This has been a culture in our country. I don't know in other people's cultures, in your areas and in your countries. So it needs people who are very loving to understand and see that this is something that we should teach and educate people, that since the economy is not very supportive to our situation, we should see some of these cultures that we have been following, they are not fitting in to what we are facing today. So my brother, this idea of many kids, to answer the question, for Zimbabweans, it is something that we are doing without even knowing we are doing it, because it's a culture and it's something that we need to de-educate ourselves from. We need to remove that mentality and liberate our young women and mothers that giving birth to many children, it is not going to guarantee you for a permanent marriage with your husband.
I want to ask you,
thank you so much, guys, for listening and following.
So
thank you.
Remember I did.
You need to go back to school. Geographically, Zimbabwe is Southeast Africa. Botswana is South Central Africa. Namibia is Southwest Africa. Southern does not exist. Western Africa does not exist. Eastern Africa does not exist. Central whatever Africa does not exist. What exists are West, North, East, and South Africa and Central Africa. I am a South African because I was born in Zimbabwe. I am a South African.
Wena bafu ngenze njani wena? Sengibuze wena nje, wena ungenze njani? Uyazi ukuthi ezweni lakho kuyabheda. Probably angazi ukuthi i-birth mortality i-rate yakho ithini eZimbabwe. Kodwa mhlambe kuyabheda ngempela. Wena ungenze njani wazi ukuthi ka next door kungconywana khona kunala ukhona? Ungahamba uyothatha ama chance la wazi khona ukuthi chances are uzofa noma kuzofa ingane, noma ungayozama kamakhelwane ukuthi ngoba kamakhelwane kungcono angazi. Wena ungenze njani? Ake ngibuze wena ungenze njani wena? Ngoba ifuna uyibuke kanjalo lento le, yabo, ifuna uyibuke kanjalo. Given a choice wenze njani? Nana nokuthi ke bangena kanjani eborder? Shouldn't the border be guarded by soldiers and police and officials?
It's giving Zimbabwe.
So why is it?
It's giving Zimbabwe. It's giving Zimbabwe, you see?